the landing position. Third and last part of our backflip. After having experience with one of my clients hurting his knee on the landing, he perfectly executed the set, the rotation, but the last thing was the landing. And on the landing, he did not stiffen his legs, went all the way down to the bottom and hurt his knee. So to prevent this, I want you to intentionally focus to get yourself ready for that landing. The higher you are able to jump off of without any fear and without any pain, comfortably, the better. So first thing, first drill, super simple, easy drill that we're gonna run through is the actual absorption of your landing. So just practice jumping up and then absorbing that landing. Absorbing through the foot, ankle, knees, and then the hips, okay? So what we wanna do is jump, get ready, land softly, slowly decrease that momentum, the energy that's coming from the jump. What you don't wanna do is jumping and landing on your heels, or jumping and going all the way down to the bottom. Those are bad examples of landing. So focus on stiffening your foot and your legs as you're receiving the ground. Now, to make this more backflip specific, the best drill you can do to work on your landing is the skin the cat, because you're already working through the movement, so you're getting some mental awareness of where you are in this space. That's one thing. Second thing, you're already practicing your rotation, so you're strengthening your core to get yourself around. And the third thing, you can really focus on spotting and on that landing as you come through. So watch this video thoroughly and apply and practice your spotting and landing out of the skin the cat. You're in your skin the cat, you're getting ready for that jump. I want you to really jump into it. Don't try to use your hands as little as possible and use your legs to actually train for that jump. Eventually, you can even start without having the hands on the rings, and you start with a little bit of arm swing and then you grab the rings as you jump. But most important part for our landing here is getting into that upside down position, and here you're looking for that, you're spotting for that ground. So usually helps with the colors. You're looking for colors because when you're upside down, you're going to see the ceiling. The ceiling is either going to be white or a blue if you're outside, or in my case it's this brown color. So I'm looking for the black. The wall behind me is black, but the ground black has a bit of a different shape. So I try to look for the ground, and as soon as I can see the ground, I'm letting go of the rings right here. So I'm halfway through the flip, and I'm already letting go. So there's no more support, but that rotation is already initiated. I'm coming through, and now I'm seeing the ground. So I'm spotting the ground, and I'm just trying to bring my legs underneath myself, get ready for that landing position, extend, reach for the ground, absorb the landing. So the skin to get is great exercise because here you can work on that rotation. So you're getting that feeling for the flip. You're doing training the spotting and that landing absorption, which is often very problematic for people that are doing the backflip for the first time because they never practice these positions separately, and then they just get lost in the air. I had an unfortunate accident with one of my clients where he did perfectly on the set, perfectly for the rotation, but he had just no clue where the ground was coming. And then he hit the ground with the force, of his rotation, and he did not stiffen his legs. His legs just went completely limp, and then he went all the way down in deep squat, bottomed out, and injured his knee slightly. So that's why I want you to practice the landing separately, making sure that you get a general feeling for when the ground is coming and when to stiffen your legs, absorb, and prevent any kind of injury happening. Now you're also working on your landings, coming out of your backwards rolls, off of a block, off of a friend, or off of your bed, and you're putting your hands down, so you're practicing that under-rotated landing position, which is great. We want to make sure that for that position, our foot is strong enough. Because often when you come short out of a backflip, you're going to land and you're going to smash your toes into the ground like so. So I want to make sure that you feel comfortable sitting on your toes like this, okay? Putting your full weight onto your toes without experiencing any pain. Being comfortable without any pain in your full knee bend. Even being able to jump in these positions. Yeah? Those are getting us ready. Then if you couple of times, if you try, we just land on all four like so. just to make sure that you know what to do, you know what it feels like to land short and heavy. Getting your foot, your ankle, and your legs generally strong. We're already doing that with the conditioning, but there's a couple of additional exercises you can do. Any kind of work on your calf strength, especially the bent knee calf strength and your tibialis strength. If you want to do that as an additional few exercises, that is absolutely great. When you're doing your box jumps, practice the box drop off as well, absorbing that landing. And if you add these to your strengthening routine at the end of your leg day, it's going to guarantee that you are getting strong enough in order to stay safe on your landing.